There's been no meeting, no text, no phone, no nothing. Is it safe to send our daughter to school?
Well, trustful parents say they're still in the dark one day after explosives were found at elementary school.
And some Magnolia Elementary parents are outraged and they're frustrated. The investigation into how those explosions got there is ongoing. But parents feel like the school administration could at least answer one question. Why didn't parents get a notification that the school was on lockdown? For more on that, we turn to CBS 42 News reporter Lee Garner, who's live in our newsroom. Lee?
Well, Sherry, Magnolia Elementary did post about the lockdown on Facebook around 11:30 Wednesday morning, asking parents in part not to come to the school. Since then, that post has become a central location for debate about how the incident was handled.
And then this morning we received a text message at 10:01 a.m. that said Magnolia Elementary School's Fall Festival scheduled for this Saturday, November 19th, 2016 has been postponed until, and then it kind of falls off. I'm sure it says further notice. But that's it.
Christy Sherbrooke decided to keep her third grader out of school on Thursday.
It starts to rankle you when you start to find out, oh, the ATF was there. It's like, okay, the ATF, the FBI. This is a whole lot more serious than we initially the initial indications.
Sherbrooke isn't alone in her frustrations. She found out about the lockdown through social media and television instead of an alert from school officials. She says she's still waiting on that alert.
Everybody remained calm. We maintained order inside of chaos, and that helped us with the emotional well-being of the children. Their physical safety in the storm shelter was given.
But Superintendent Patty Neal tells us most of the response from parents has been positive.
What we had was a suspicious package.
And that the school followed crisis incident instructions from the State Department.
We had our procedures in place, and we followed our procedures. They worked well. Law enforcement was pleased.
But parents like Sherbrooke still aren't sure why notifying parents wasn't one of them.
This disaster was averted. The first responders did a phenomenal job keeping our kids safe. We didn't notify parents. Here's why. Perhaps parents have the opportunity to respond and say, well, you know, here's our side.
Now, the system tells us they understand that they may need to discuss this with individual parents, and they are open to doing that. But they also wanted to be clear they didn't find out about the lockdown until they saw it online and heard from police. We'll have more on their investigation coming up tonight at 6. For now, live in the newsroom, Lee Garner, CBS 42 News.